We got to figure out if there are charges pending anywhere that Dan wants to break news about here on the Bernstein and Goff show.
It was just one of those uncomfortable moments. There's a guy around here. In my head, I call him Joakim Noah because he's about 6'6".
Yes.
He's got long dreads. He wears a long overcoat, and I
call him No Home Bob.
He's got no socks on.
Yeah. Instead of Sideshow Bob. We see him all the time.
No Home Bob?
Yeah.
In my head, I call him Joakim Noah.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Big man.
Huge.
Yeah. He's always got unfortunately, he's got the shoes that are flapping in the wind.
And he's always got some rhythm in his head because he snaps his fingers and sort of sways.
Tanny, Shep, have you guys seen this guy? This dude is like 6'8".
So you think he's that tall, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's about 6'7", 6'8". He's a big man.
And I hadn't heard him talk before.
I have not ever slowed down to hear him talk.
Well, he was digging in a garbage can.
Oh man!
Right out in front of the Hyatt where the bus pulls up on Wacker. There's a garbage can, and he's got his arms at the bottom. He's pulling out rolled up bags of fast food and digging through them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, this is just no human being should have to do that, right? Yeah. So I double back. I'm about to go down the stairs down to Lower Wacker to go, and I double back, and I give him $2. I offer him $2. I said, go get yourself something to eat. And he looks at me, and he says, in the most clear tenor voice you could possibly imagine, he says, no, I'm fine. And I'm like, I said,
so the voice and the response kind of took you.
It completely jarring.
Caught you off guard.
And I said, no, please, go have something. He says, no, really, I'm fine. So
I'm thinking of the Dave Chappelle.
Must listen to the show.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Dave Chappelle Lil Jon sketch right now. To be honest,
I'm shaking my head and I put my money away. First of all, you're not fine.
Hey,
but I
understand.
I understand the dignity.
Yeah,
I understand.
Some dudes have pride no matter what situation they're in.
I get that, but then not even a thank you for offering.
I knew it was going to come back to this. This guy right here.
I mean,
Teddy, he's everything we thought he was.
But I didn't even think about that until after. I was halfway to the car, and I'm like, did he even say no thank you? I just wanted to see if he wanted to go get a sandwich or something.
Utter bag, dude. You are dismayed that this homeless man didn't say thank you.
But
you are a piece of crap.
You don't have to take my money. You don't have to take the money. But I
knew it wasn't going to end with Bernstein being a good dude. I swear to God.
It's like
I was thinking to myself, at what point does Bernstein this thing?
Here's the thing. The difference, it's not like I said to him, well, you're not going to thank me?
Go after
right. No, so I would be a bad guy if I said, well, you can at least thank me. But I was a good 200 yards away when I realized it. And I hadn't even realized it because I was so taken aback by the whole scene. I thought he would have said, hey, good looking out. Thanks.
Oh, my God.
What is it with me? Why is it?
Awful.
And that's like when Church Bus wouldn't take the chickens. It was cold.
Oh Lord, you are.
I can't do anything right.
You are one of the worst people.
I can't do anything right
in the history of people. This man is trying to keep his dignity, hoping that no one sees him digging through a garbage can, which everyone sees because he's hungry. He wants to bite to eat. You come up to him and he says, "You know what? I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna keep this. I'm not gonna beg for nothing from anybody."
He wasn't begging for anything.
That's what I'm saying. He's saying that to himself, and by him saying no to you, you waited for the thing.
No, I didn't. I told you I was a long way away before I even realized it, and then I thought to myself, well, wait, it would have been kind of nice.
You are.
I wouldn't have killed you to say, hey, thanks for the offer.
You are just a sack of rat balls, dude. You are just.
So next time, what do you call him? No Home Bob?
No Home Bob.
Okay.
You are. Oh my God.
It was all of it. It was all of it caught me off guard.
The voice, the response,
everything.
And the fact that he didn't say thank you.
Well, it's like no good deed goes unpunished.
How did you get punished, Dan? How did you get punished?
Because I couldn't get it out of my head.
You went and got in your newer model car in your covered parking, drove to your really nice home, and hugged both your kids and your wife. How did you get punished?
No, only one of the kids.
How did you get punished? How did you get punished?
I don't know.
It was just
God. It's the second time it's happened to me because then Church Bus said, I need some food, and I said, here's a piece of chicken. He goes, this is cold. Like, well, what? Come on.
Church Bus is different, though.
Why?
Yeah, that church
Because
bus
he's
got
a
thing.
jerk.
No, he's not. He's a professional.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, he's
Nick
kind
steps to
of
the
a-
forefront.
Wait, how is he a jerk? He's just trying to scam you out of money so he can eat.
Well, that's kind of being scammy being equals jerk.
But he's trying to eat, though. It's like, is Jean Valjean a criminal
You've
for
seen
stealing
Church
food
Bus.
for his family?
Church Bus, he might be fighting for meals. He's not missing many meals.
Too fat to be hungry.
Well, it's
Wait
just
a
like
second.
Shep likes him to thin out a little
Doesn't
bit
look like he's struggling that bad.
before he reaches into that wallet and gives him some of that score pay. That's what that is. Shep doesn't, anything over 170, Shep's not shedding a tear for you.
Nope, sorry, you're too fat for
Tanny,
charity.
would you like to jump in this?
Not particularly, no, because if I just stay quiet the rest of the day, I'm going to easily be the best person on the floor.
No doubt. Because at some point I'm going to talk about Kaepernick, and that's gonna anger everyone. So I got you. Yeah, but dude, wow, Happy Friday to everybody out there. If you felt like you were at your lowest point, ladies and gentlemen, Dan just made sure that you were propped up.
I just wanted.
No one's going to go lower than Dan did just now.
I just wanted to keep a guy from eating out of a garbage can.
Poisoning himself. I got you. I got you. But Dan,
he's eating out of a garbage can.
Yeah, and he hasn't caught many blessings over I don't know how many months that we've seen him out there. So thank you.
So you never know when whatever forces are out there send something your way through someone else.
The principle of the deed is the thanks. The
Correct.
fact that when you walk away, you're like,
that's
you know
absolutely
what?
true. That's the wise perspective.
Or you could have just snuck some money in his pocket.
Are there pockets on that?
That guy's got a lot of pockets.
No, that's
the one thing
like
I know about homeless people. They got a lot of pockets.
I'm not gonna what are you put it in the wrong slot or something? I wasn't gonna do that.
Dude, this guy walked to his car and remembered that the dude didn't say thank you.
He could have said no thanks.
This from the 815, probably an undercover officer. No. Bob is
that would be
of the streets.
When you are 6'8",
yeah,
and you've got giant dreadlocks,
and he looks like he used to be a good-looking man. Like you
no
could
doubt.
see his bone structure.
Yes.
Like he looks. I'm not no joking. He's got a little Robin Lopez in him. Like if you look at that face, he's got a little Robin Lopez.
Oh, maybe there's a third Lopez. It's like
it's
a
the
Dickens.
one they don't talk to.
No, it's like a Charles Dickens that they were actually triplets.
Yeah.
Right? No, they're trying to think like there's some sort of ironic twist where there was
the one they didn't want.
There was a third Lopez and something happened at the hospital.
Shep, get Robin on the phone. We've got to see.
Brooke.
We've got to see if no home Bob. Yeah, one's living in Chicago making millions of dollars. The other one's in L.A. right now making millions of dollars. And then the other one is not saying thank you to Dan Bernstein as he walks away after a couple of dollars were thrown his way. You are.
I didn't throw them.
I would say thrown.
Oh, that would
not
be
literally.
really
Not literally.
Ah.
You are an amazing
What?
being, boy. That is. Wow. That.
You would have thought the same thing.
No, I wouldn't have.
Yes,
not at all.
Yeah, you would.
First of all, I'd have thrown more than a couple dollars.
Well, when I say a couple dollars, I don't literally mean $2. I use that
$5?
phrase.
You want $5?
Yeah, it's $5.
$5? Yeah.
I think that's a reasonable amount to get something to eat, right?
Yeah. If you catch me on payday, I'll give you a dub. I'll give you a 20 on an off ramp somewhere, usually on the 18th Street off ramp.
I've done that once, and that was only because I found $20 on the ground.
Oh yeah.
And my rule is found money always goes to the next person openly in need.
Really?
Yeah. If you find like you're in a Target and you find $5 wadded up somewhere, you save the $5. And then next time, the next person you see who is on the street openly in need, that's theirs.
I usually just give whatever money I got in the old cup holder or whatever, and then Nicole looks at me and goes, "You are really a nice guy." I'm like, "I wish you understood that more."
and on a deeper level,
right. Olin Kreutz will join us at the top of the hour. We'll try to wash whatever stink Dan has brought to the show.
All good. I'll probably see him later.
Yeah. No home Bob's gonna be waiting for your ass outside.
People are saying it's a Larry David bit. It would be a Larry David bit if I actually did double back and then ask
for the thanks.
That would be the fictionalized version of it.